So that's pretty much it, lads. Obviously, new faces around. Zeph Week, obviously, you've been here for a week now. You're settling in pretty nicely. Obviously, you're all getting to know Matthias, Nani, Rasmussen, new arrivals at the ICU Arena, and we're excited to have you all here. There's going to be a long period of getting to know each other, getting to know how each other plays. New arrivals, especially like pretty much an entire defence, is a little bit of an upheaval. It could take some time to get used to, but you know what? That's what we've got. That's what we've got. So Rasmussen, nice to see you. Looking sharp today in today's training session. That's what we want. That's what we want. Zeph Week, obviously, you're a week ahead of them, so it gives you the edge there. But do you know what? Even if things don't go smoothly, we've got a little bit of a gap at the top of the table now. Obviously, that late victory against United last week was big for us. It was big for us. We've got an 8-point gap at the top of the table now, so that gives us a bit of time. Even if things don't start to gel off the bat, we've got 8 points that Arsenal will need to make up before we usurp at the top of the table. So we've got a bit of luxury. Is there going to be any more business in the transfer window, or do we think that's it, Bib?
I think that's it. I think we're happy with what we've got so far. I don't want to be paying over the odds. People know that we're splashing a lot of money around at the moment, and I don't want them to think that they can try and take some top-tier dollar from us and then be left with nothing when it comes to summer, when usually our big business happens.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Anyway, that's enough, boys. You carry on training. We're going to head back up to the management suite, jump into the office, and just chew the fat. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to the ICU Arena. My name is Graham. This is Bib. We're just fresh off the training pitch, obviously just behind us, just being down there with the lads, welcoming in the new signings. We sit at the top of the league. You guys know that. You know how we do. We've actually had a really good season, strong season. Not the greatest defensively. And we've been trying actively to work against that. Well, obviously, we've got some areas that may be weaker going forward. And with that in mind, I'm thinking of strikers, because we have one of the best strikers in the world. As he keeps getting called in the press, the goal king, Castolo. Yeah. He is flying high, but he's getting on a bit. We know that we might have to strengthen in those areas. He's going to leave a big gap to fill, but immediately right now, working on that defence is where our focus has been, and the board have backed us. We had Zeph Week, the right back, joining us not last week, the week before, and then obviously last week we had 2 new arrivals back to back as Matthias, Nane and Rasmussen, 2 centre backs, join us, which will help plug some gaps in the defence and give us a little bit more cover rather than just having to rely on Malang Sarr, Katic and Ben White. Those 3 players, with no exceptions. If 2 of them were out, we were massively short at the back, and now we have a little bit of depth there, which is nice. We are 8 points clear ahead of Arsenal at the top of the league. Partially that because of our ability to grind out a result, even though it's not necessarily been by highest goal margins. We've conceded regularly, which is where our hopes are. Bringing in defenders will help us stop conceding. But yeah, we're still doing pretty well. Part of that is due to the fact that everyone just keeps losing against each other. No one is a clear-cut outright winner. We are winning our games, and everyone else is taking points from everyone else, which is why we find ourselves 8 points ahead at the top of the table. Last week, we were 7 points ahead. That dropped down to 5 points ahead as we dropped points. And then the very next game, Arsenal dropped points as well. So, yeah, we drop points, but so does everyone else. So that lead just maintains. Part of it is down to the fact that we aren't losing too many points, but like I said, the biggest thing is based on everyone else, tripping everyone else up. But anyway, if you guys are here, welcome in. Please feel free to announce your arrival at the arena. Feel free to say hello, which is exactly what Ross did. As he strolled past, we just saw him stroll past the management office a second ago, stuck his head in, dropped in a couple of iconic, pure Ross words, which were, all right, Shaggers. Nice one. All right. Nice. Yeah, nice. Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Ads is back. How's things, Ads? How's things? I hope laid off the vodka. It's still fairly early in the day. We know what you like this time. It's usually 3 or 4 bottles of Grey Goose in. But chill out, mate. Chill out. Grey Goose and Muscle Moose is the song that Ads usually sings. I mean, we don't condone mixing your drinks, but if you're going to mix it with something, it might as well be Muscle Moose, I suppose. Exclamation mark, Muscle Moose in the chat to get 25% off, by the way. Just saying. 25% off, mate. But anyway, what does this week have in store for us, Bib?
It is a away tie Yeah, is my green screen going nuts? Does the cam keep on like coming in?
Kind of. Sometimes, every time you pick up your brew, you just he's gone and he's back.
Ah, right, okay, right, yeah. I need I need. In fact, if I put big light on, that might help, mightn't it?
Ads has just typed exclamation mark muscle moose MUSSEL moose. Speaking of that, I was in Janino's stream this morning, lurking whilst I was getting things set up for tonight's Muscle Moose Cup. Yeah. Whilst I was in Janino's stream, he said he's taking part in the Mushroom Cup. Which made me instantly think of Mario Kart. I was like, no. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Muscle Moose Cup tonight, by the way, just saying. Anyway, sorry, babe. You were saying the fixtures for this week are?
Yeah. So we've got an away tie at Watford. We've got a home tie against Southampton, and then we go to the Scouts Bastards over at Anfield.
All right, Ross. Aye.
And it honestly wasn't just because Ross was there that I said that.
No, he said it. He said it for many people before. He hates everyone equally. It's fine. Ad says I'll take his place. Who was Janino playing in the first game? It was a pretty tasty tie from what I remember. What was it? Janino versus.
Is it Precision?
No, Precision was Pirate. Fish was in Dominator. Deep Salig. It wasn't Deep Salig. Who else qualified? It'll be on Twitter.
Ali, UB.
UB. So, yeah, it's all right. I mean, if UB's on form, he can punish him straight off. If not, he can maybe I don't know. Maybe Janino will find himself all the way to the Mushroom Cup final. That's all we need to know. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, the Muscle Moose Cup. If you're watching this live, the Muscle Moose Cup is tonight, 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Central European time. If you're watching it on YouTube, you might just be watching this just before it happens. If not, the 30th. That's when it's going to happen. Ads has been auto-modded. Ooh.
Hey.
Pirate, you Betf beat Precision. I hate that. What's a cunt? He says he hates that cunt. I don't know what a cunt is. Do you know what? We'll allow it. There's nothing wrong with that. Ice Cream Uploads has permitted the term cunt. I don't know what a cunt is, but we'll permit that term. Anyway, pre-match press conference. I'm absolutely not just about to jump into setting up a controller because this is a real-life football club and not a video game. But if this was a pre-match press conference for a real-life football club, what would your thoughts be going into this game?
That it has to be 3 points at this moment in time. A lot of teams around us are dropping points. We don't want to be in a position where we start to do that as well. So it has to be a guaranteed 3 points. If we're going to Watford, yes, fair enough. They have got the inform Henderson. They've got Troy Deeney, he probably will cause us a few problems at the back, throwing his weight around. Realistically, though, when it comes to winning it on paper, we absolutely shit all over these. We've got Haaland back in form. Sar's going to come out for Ben White. He does need a rest and he's kind of out of form. Zifuk, we've brought him in and I think he's played 2 games out of 4. The other 2 has not really been up for, so that's a bit of a worry. But we're going to bring Matondo in for Kubo as well because he is ready and roaring to go. So yeah, it's the usual team. In fact, you know what, Graham? I'm going to give Safanov a rest. I'm going to bring Svilar in.
Nice. Miles Vilar has been phenomenal for us off the bench as well. So that's exactly the attitude you want from a young, talented reserve keeper to keep that passion up. Safanov is one of the best keepers in the world as far as I'm concerned. The stats back it up. His individual performances have been good. He has conceded a fair few this season, so fair enough. But he has been exceptional for the majority of the season when called upon. Do you know what? I'm probably throwing out. Do we make another call as well? Do we give Ruskin a little bit of time out because Alphonso Davies is a little bit tired?
Yeah. We can also bring in Jude if we want for Foden. Just put Foden on the bench.
That sounds good to me. Maybe drop Moko out or Kubo out even potentially because Kubo's tired and not necessarily up for it. That looks good. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that looks good to me. Asking upwards against Watford. Obviously, Bib says 3 points. That's what we should be looking at for this game. And when you're playing against Watford, as Ice Cream uploads, we are in the Champions League. We are at the top of the league by the grace of good fortune from results elsewhere. I mean, we are still earning our place there, but it's teams like Watford that upset us. We've lost against Palace. We've lost against Brighton in 2 back-to-back games against Brighton. Watford is a team of the same sort of style, that upsetting sort of football that can catch us off guard. So we have to bear that in mind. I still think 3 points is what we should be aiming for, but we need to remember who we are and what teams can do against us. Just be aware of what we've got, but still play our own game. That's it. Anyway, I'm hearing the players are out on the pitch, so no more questions. Ad says Karamoko in. He's actually had an absolute shocker of the season. Not an absolute shocker, but he's not had a great season as Karamoko. We've probably been a bit gifted. He came in as a player that we were going to loan out and maybe sell in the future. But then instantly hit the ground running and played above his station. But this season he's definitely not done that. Especially when we've started him, he's been weak. So, yeah, we need to use him as an impact super sub. Other than that, I don't think he offers much to us just yet. We were lucky before that, but now, the way that our team has grown, that attacking midfield point has always been a bit of a pivoting point in our attacks. But it is now more than ever. And when you drop down from Mason Mount's caliber to Karamoko's caliber, it shows just how weak it is. If you rely on him from the start, especially. Ad says he's rumoured to leave Celtic IRL. So I mean, I don't even mean IRL. This is IRL. We are playing game IRL. Oh, speaking of IRL, IRL. We'll get inside the stadium, eh? Nice. So for those of you who don't know, breaking the fourth wall a bit now, we are playing a modded Master League on PES 2020. So not 2021, as most people will be playing now. We are on 2020, and the reason for that is we have a lot of gameplay mods, stadium mods, patches for new kits. Nice. And all the rest, a lot of stuff that you can't get in PES 2021 yet. So that's the reason we are persisting with PES 2020. Oh, majestic feet, Castolo. Getting book ref instantly. He knows what he's doing.
Going shot.
Nice. Oh!
That is a rip snorter, my friend.
Zefwick who? James Justin gets his first... actually, did he play last week? No, Frimpong, I think, played last week. Anyway, James Justin back in the team at the expense of Zefwick. A nice 1-2 with Castolo on the box, and then... Thunder bastard! Lovely.
What a finish that was.
Left... Oh, no, it was right foot. I completely got my left and my right wrong. Still, lovely finish. 7 minutes in. Watford trying to be disruptive on the halfway line, taking one of our players down, Castolo in possession, rather than allowing the attack to build. Wanted to just stick studs in, then let them know that they're here. Didn't work out well for him. Straight from the free kick. Nice little bit of 1-2 play from Castolo and Justin. And we are in the lead. Interesting. As
Locked us both onto that.
Yeah. It gave you Ruskin, though. Where... Oh, what a save, Safanov! Oh.
I thought we were going to go near post. I managed to save the first one, but that second one, I made a decision. Didn't work out.
Big save for the first one, though. Fair play to him. He did what he could. The defence tried to get him covered. The cameraman must have seen a pigeon or something then, having a look up in the sky. I don't know what he was looking at. As the other cameraman is now chilled out in the stadium. Oh, zoom in a bit more. Ah. Good strong hand for that first save, to be fair. Fair play to Safanov for that strong hand. Obviously, not much he could do about the follow-up, but that is behind him and he managed to claw it out. Just not quick enough to react to it in defence. And that early lead, 7 minutes in, 1-0 up, 12 minutes in. All square. Everything to play for. As you were.
As you were.
Oh, lovely. Oh, what a horrible touch that was. But Rabbi Matondo's back. Pistola Fapos. Ooh. Oh. Just a bit too much swaz.
Castolo become a legend.
I mean, you've got to notice things like Rabbi Matondo being alive for that second ball then. And when he did play the cross, it wasn't perfect. Put his hand up and apologise. It's a completely different attitude from what we saw from Rabbi Matondo earlier on in the season. Happy to see this, and I would be happy to see a Castolo become a legend as well. Just not the biggest fan of BAL. I like BAL years in when you've got like full chemistry and you've got a good team around you and that kind of stuff. But AI just the questionable passing does my nut in. Like you'll be through on goal and it'll play a ball out to someone else. And it's like, what? Why? Dink. Oh, what was that, Ruskin? Oh, what was that, McNeil, though?
Oh, lovely.
What an absolute pass that was. Just behind Haaland, and for him to be able to stop, hook his leg around it behind him and just dink it in. Oh, lovely.
McNeil again, another assist.
He had no business getting a pass there at all. He shouldn't have even been picking up the ball. Ruskin had sold him. Short massively. The defender just caught in possession, and McNeil just absolutely gilt-edged it. He wasn't even gilt-edged, to be fair. Haaland still had a lot of work to do, but the strength there, determination, and that pass. Oh, mixed
through the legs as well. I think that may have been the thing that flat-footed the keeper, because I think the keeper may have been in a decent position to be able to save the original shot, but the deflection through the legs took it the other side. They dived late for it.
I mean, social distancing, boys. Honestly.
Yeah. Causing all over each other.
Erling Haaland finds the back of the net. He's been pretty consistent in terms of being involved in the goals. If he's not scoring them, he's usually there or thereabouts. I mean, he has massive impact as a sub, which we saw early on, but he's now finding the back of the net from the start of the game, which is another string to add to his bow. And what a ball that was as Castolo.
That Bellingham weaving through.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, lovely. You don't often see that from Bellingham, and you don't often see that from Castolo.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pressure from the forwards. They managed to work their way through, but oh my God! Oh no!
Oh, what did I say before the game? What did I say? I said Troy Deeney's going to put his weight about.
Such a nice little deft pass, though. Fair play to him. Fair play to him.
That is the worst Will Hughes face build I've ever seen in my life.
How easy this was made. Oh, just so easy.
I mean, the keeper's been beat at his near post twice.
Just as I was saying, Svilar's been really good for us, and then curse of the commentator. Oh, interesting pass there from McNeil. Oh, lovely. Oh, okay.
That's me.
Oh.
Oh, I can't tell if he's offside. How can you call that, ref?
What a game to start this episode of Masters of the League. Episode 46 we're in, and it's 2-2. We did say on paper we should be beating Watford, but this is the kind of team that we just come unstuck against. Those physical, like battling teams. They're the ones that can often cause the damage, and that's what they've done here. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Costello 360 no scope. Pass back to the fullback. Oh, lovely though. Mason Mount finds Haaland, finds Costello.
Oh! Scoop shot.
Went for the little bit of showmanship. Could have hit it first time. Wanted to cut back inside. Does get around the defender. Just the defender sticking his foot in. Caused Costello with a little bit of a hop, a little bit of a leap. Just meant the ball rolled away from him, and then he was always stretching, trying to get it inside the post. Still a long time left in this game. Only a third of the way into it. Big win. Big win. That's what we want to see. Is that one? That's Matthias Nani, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, still looking forward to getting Matthias Nani and Malang Sarr playing alongside each other. That's our strongest partnership. Oh, what a ball. Oh.
Thought I found a gap there.
It looked like he'd gone for it. I mean, he just turned it. He's massive and fucking rapid, this guy. Look at him. Is it Sarr? Oh, should have come earlier, that one. I'd sent Ruskin on a run. That's why I tried to play it first time, but AI had already dragged him back.
Yeah. Bastard. Give him Costello run around here.
Just playing for the half. Or are they? Maybe not. Oh. Oh, lovely. Lovely, McNeil. Just get it out. Yeah. Oh, not. Oh.
No, don't give it out now.
Oh.
Oh! Had a little Marseille turn on the halfway line there.
Frustrating half. I mean, not surprising. It's not anything we should be pissed about. It's not surprising. It's surprising the fact that we conceded within 5 minutes after scoring twice. So that's a bit surprising. We usually composed after we've scored. But take that away, I wouldn't have been surprised about being 2-2 at Watford. They're a team that play the way that can unsettle us. We've seen it. We've said it. We said it before the game. Second half, this is ours. Oh, Rabbi Matondo. Fierce there.
Trying to knacker our strikers out.
Yeah, and our wide players as well. They're very doing what a lot of teams try to do, but never get away with. That like they end up just going long with the ball, but they're very patient. They're not just like wasting possession. Do you know what? We'll do a bit of that.
Oh, it's me. Oh, got away with that.
Oh. It's because player select's fucking piece of shit. I'm trying to get hold of someone in a useful position. Yoink! Oh, not. There we go. We'll have that there. Yoink! Oh, not. Oh my God. Just standing still for. Lovely. Lovely. They're fucking all over us in this half, man. This is.
Yeah, bit of graft, isn't it?
Erling nearly got a boot on it. We'll take that. We'll take that. First time they felt a little bit pressured on the ball. They've looked very, very comfortable in possession and made us look anything but the same. Oh, trying to feed it 1-2 to Mount, but you changed off him again by the time I'd cut in. So AI just went, yeah, I'll run it exactly where you're going.
Yeah.
Oh, some good build-up play here.
Ref!
Fucking through the back of him! You're having an absolute laugh.
My pad vibrated and stopped me from even kicking the ball. How is that not a pen? Like, you're gonna stop me animation on that, yeah.
Oh, horrible touch by Castolo. Just a touch on it, bobbled away from him.
It's gonna be off there.
Oh. McNeil, go on. Nice. Come on, Rabbi. Fuck's sake, do more than that.
Well in, that'll do.
Yellow card for that. You're having a laugh. Just barges him, so he barges back. Oh!
Bit of retaliation, sticking his boot in.
I'd say a little bit of simulation as well as retaliation. He absolutely flopped like a sack of shit. Big win. Come on, boys. He's sacked now. It's feeding him.
I think he's on.
It's just not got the pace. Oh, lovely it was off though.
Oh, why is he fucking sack?
He must have been on the floor doing that fucking shitty AI complaint stuff. Get up and get onside. Nice. Oh, as if you can't even feed that through the gap. Yoink.
Well in.
Just the passing's just atrocious. Like that ball right onto. Was it? I can't remember see if it was Matando or Bellingham, whichever one it was. Just there with someone right in front of him. Poor pass selection. Oh. Yoink. There we go. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Yeah,
no, of all the fucking people, Ruskin. I'd seen who was it Batondo at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
There's so much space and it took fucking forever to wind that pass up. Bastard.
Oh, we've got Matthias Nani on the run. Into feet.
Oh. Fuck. Oh.
Come on. Fucking.
Ah!
I was pressing to tackle then as well. So when it fell to him, I instantly passed it. Fuck.
Oh.
My God. Just fucking.
How fucking pressed it outside that box.
Just fucking so much pressure. Every time they fell to him, it was someone facing, like, back at his own goal, off to the fucking touchline or something like that. So every time you get the ball, you're having to turn into trouble. Lucky bastards. So lucky, it was all their game plan, that high pressure. Such a frustrating game. Do you know what? I'll stop with the negative... Oh, wrong one. We need to post-match interview. I'll stop with the negativity straight away, because that is what you'd expect. It's frustrating, but I'm not upset. I'm angry because... That's exactly what Watford can do, and they did it very well. So, do you know what? Fair play to them. More possession than us, more shots on target than us, pretty balanced in terms of shots. We had more fouls because we were trying to counter their pressure play. They had more free kicks as a result, more passes. They had more crosses. We obviously had more tackles, which is what comes from being in possession less. You have to make more tackles, but do you know what? I'd say it's a draw is a fair result in this. They edged everything, but we looked more incisive. So yeah, do you know what? 2-2 draw, I'd say it's fair. GG Watford, GG. Do you want to take us through the results from around the grounds then, Bib?
I can. The match that you're seeing live here on Sky Sports. Watford 2, Ice Cream Outlaws 2. United United host Fulham and beat them 4-1. Everton 2, West Ham United 2, Tottenham 2-0 against Crystal Palace. Liverpool win 1-0 against Bournemouth. Arsenal win 2-0 against Wolves. City lose 2-0 against Leicester. Newcastle go to Huddersfield and beat them 2-0. Chelsea go to Brighton and beat them 4-1. Burnley host Tottenham and get beat 1-0 for the pleasure.
So some good results. Arsenal keep up the pace though. City losing points mean that they get leapfrogged by United into third place. Doesn't change anything much around that. All similar. The biggest thing obviously is us dropping 2 points. Means that 8-point lead is now down to 6 points. Still a nice comfortable 2-game cushion because the goal difference is so superior over Arsenal's. Obviously, they're only on plus 12, we're on plus 31. So 19 goal difference. That's not going to be swung in 2 games. So effectively, 2 and a bit game points lead if you count the goal difference. Not necessarily what we want. Bringing in new players, you kind of hope that your defence can be assured, but that's another game where we've conceded at least 2 goals in a row. It's probably the first time in a while.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
He's an absolute piss flap. He is not good enough at this rate. Mason Mount is not going to be back for sometime in February, so he's out for the rest of the month. It could just be a week. It could be the start of February. But this is his 3rd or 4th injury, and he's only been at the club for 3 or 4 months. It's ridiculous. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. We've had an offer.
I think we may have already got rid of those because that seems to be quite a couple of days ago. Let's have a look.
Offer from Castolo from Kawasaki Frontale, offering half his market value. This is the current European Player of the Year, one of the top scorers in the league. 115 appearances out of a possible 125. So in all of our time, he's only missed 10 games and has scored 87 goals, had 47 assists. That's 134 goals he's been involved in 115 games, and they're only offering 3.3 million. In the bin.
GTFO.
The other the other offer, who was that one? Katic. Another piss take of an offer. He's not transfer listed. He plays fairly regularly for us. And they've offered 1.5 million, and is worth more like 2. So they're not even. They've offered 3/4 of a salary for a player that's playing well in a team that's in the Champions League. Nah, mate. If you want him, we wouldn't be averse to selling him, but you need more like at least 10 million. That's what we're saying. Times it by 5 with the way he's been playing. But Mason Mount, I'm disappointed in. Look at that release fee of 65 million, market value of 43 million.
What are your thoughts about putting him on the transfer list? If he is your best player and he's missing half the season, he's not really your best player, is he?
The thing is, I mean, how old is he? He is 23. Mount out, nature means, says Ads. The thing is, I mean, let's have a look at who else is out there playing that attacking midfield position then. So Zaniolo, same age, same overall rating, played for the same club.
Salary is a bit excessive. These are scouted as well, so we'll get them cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, how much is he going to cost, Zaniolo? For example, if we start that conversation. So 33 million, and his salary. Right, so if we players to be traded, if we put, oh no, because we won't get money back for it. I was going to say if we put Mason Mount on that, but he's currently 45 million. So, what's his? His release fee is 71. Okay, so Zaniolo's worth a bit more, really, than Mason Mount is. Does he have more skills or something? He's got some. They're all skill moves. One-touch passing is nice. Heel trick, fighting spirit. What's his injury resistance like? 2. Okay. Mason Mount's got to be lower then because he's 3 or 4 injuries already. Harrit to what's his rest of his skill? His stats looking like? He's got full on all of the skills, gamesmanship, feints. He's an all-rounder. Doesn't really excel much at anything. I mean, obviously, pacey dribbler is his probably his strength, but he's a bit of everything. He can pass the ball, he can play the ball, he can run with the ball. 25 though, 2 years older. Who else is there? Is an Amph? Because we might. I mean, if he's worth 60 odd million. Oh, that's a release fee. He's worth 47 million. We could use him as a trade for AMFs. Madison. So, 3 years older, one overall higher, but a free kick connoisseur. This is the player that we chose not to go for in summer. I mean, Mount has scored some free kicks. Injury resistance is one though, so he in theory could have been out for a bit more. Look at that, a long range drive, dipping shot, weighted pass, one touch pass. It's an A in it.
Is it? It's got an A in it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
27 years old, 82 overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's as much as it would have been nice to sign him, he's never getting in this team. Search by position, Amath, yeah. Age up to 25?
Yeah, sounds good. That's what I was actually trying to find it.
So we can see where he sits in the market then. I mean, I'd take an Mbappe.
Okay.
500 million release fee. Not quite sure we can afford that. As if Ruben Neves is in there. So Aouar. How old is Aouar? 24. 85 now at Barca. 74 million release fee.
Ads keeps on screaming Odegaard.
Odegaard, yeah. I do like Odegaard, but my issue with him is his pace. Like speed 79, 82. It's all about dribbling though. So if you look at his skills, he's got really high dribbling stats, and then it's Marseille and Sombrero. I mean, chip shot control is nice. Oh no, I suppose long range shooting and dipping shot is nice. But actually, he's not. That's all skills anymore. It's changed. That's interesting. 48 million now plays for Bayern. How old is he? Is he older? What does he say?
24.
Left-footed. Was he a free kicker? Not as much. Yeah, get him on the list for sure.
Wan-Bissaka. Jesus.
What? When has he ever played at AMF?
I have no idea. Has he learnt that? I don't know, but he's very comfortable playing centre midfield, apparently.
Okay.
Interesting.
Donny van de Beek. Nah. I'd rather have Mount, I think. Gerson's pretty cheap, but doesn't really have much. 25 years old.
Couple of skills. Good farm.
I mean, suppose. Yeah.
Injury resistance 1.
Yeah, that's it. Keep going down. See, Pulisic is at left wing. Don't want wingers. Lucas Paqueta. Has he not got a face? Lucas Paqueta. Oh yes, yeah. It's a pretty good face build as well. He's got to be like 25 as well, I know, hasn't he, Lucas Paqueta? Yeah. I have it.
Dreams.
123 million. acrobatic finishing, first time shot, one touch passing, through passing. What's his stats looking like? He's decent all rounder. And is he like 25 as well? Or is he younger? 23, same
23.
age. We'll just play Alphonso Davies at AMF. There he is. Get him in there.
Speed merchant.
I mean, he's frustrating me. What was Zaniola if you go like 4 or whatever it is? What was he a 2 injury resistance?
Yeah.
So better. We demand more than so many injuries. It's just not enough. But there's not really anyone out there of the same ilk yet. Harriet's older and just doesn't. Odson Edouard,
here he is.
12 million release fee.
It's better. It's bag of shite. That's why.
What's his stats look like? Has he actually got good stats? French Eddie. 85 finishing though. That is not bad for what we like. I mean, what's his overall? Is he like 82-ish? 83? 24? It's not bad though. But like what is his salary though? Wasn't it something like his salary was stupid? So 12 million release fees now. Not great. Oh, 2.3. It's bad. It's not Pistolo levels of great, but it's not bad. Release was his. Oh, I thought his release fee was 7 million. Was his market value 7 million?
Yeah.
It actually is a bit of a steal if we could get him listed or something. But
that means we have to put a scout in Scotland, and what shit are they going to come back with over there?
Yeah, exactly. What are our scouts actually looking at the moment? We can probably get rid of our defender. I think we've got like a full.
Yeah.
Mbolo. Danny Olmo, he sounds familiar.
Who are buying back?
Give him a miss amount. Sorry.
Don't go, don't leave.
Tonali, defensive midfielder. See, I would have liked him. Kylo Ren.
He's fucking Adam Driver, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I would have liked him, but it's
Adam Driver looking motherfucker.
just doesn't have anything like where's his defensive stats? Let's have a look at those. 76 overall. It's just not great for a defensive midfielder. For a market value of 32 million, where's that coming from? Has he got like all of the skills in the world? He's not even got great defensive skills. One touch weighted passing, fighting spirit, there we go. The rest of it, just nothing in there demands 32 million of market value.
He's not even a captaincy, do you know what I mean? He's not someone that you can just rely on to like pick everyone up by the scruff of the neck. Hello though.
He's got skills for days. M. Vargas. Let's have a look.
Yo, Robbo, what's going on, mate?
Does Matthias Vargas have a face? Let's have a look. Face building. PES2020 face pack on PESnewupdate.com has Matthias Vargas in it. We do have a face for him. Dribbling, decent passing, no heading, no free kick stuff, decent acceleration. So he's a pace player. He's probably more of a winger than that attacking midfielder that we need.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I've got one actually. I'll take that one.
Yeah, like I say, it's difficult to try and replace Mount because he is a hell of a player. He's just so injury prone.
I think maybe we need to, rather than getting a 23, 25-year-old player to replace Mount, I think we need to get a 20-year-old 80-rated player as backup. So someone that we know that will benefit from the playing time. And add to that, that's a class face build. Did he score against us as well? He did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he scored 2, I think. Tom Davis, here he is, the lad. He looks like a bit of a smackhead, if I'm being honest.
He does.
Declan Rice, 83 million release fee.
That is crazy. I mean, he's got good defensive and
Uh,
ball winning and aggression stats, though. He would be.
Pirate says, what's with Embolo? Too expensive, mate. Yeah, I think we might just be. Where's the scouts? Maybe we change the scouting to Europe or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Ignore the budget and just have a look for other midfielders like this. Defenders now, we don't need this. We can concentrate elsewhere. And obviously, centre forwards, I think we got what we needed.
No, we were after Chaloff.
Ah, okay.
So we set that up to get us Chaloff because he's young and class, but expensive. So
All right, so we can keep that one there then. Do we want to change this to something else?
I'd say so.
Because we don't need any defenders anymore.
Mm-hmm. Do we go for... I'd say go for still developing still. That way we get younger players, which is kind of like our ethic. Is there any players?
South America.
Yeah. Obviously, don't forget, you guys are our backroom staff. You have a say in all of the transfers that we run through all of the players that we buy. Are there any players that we should have in mind, that we should be looking for? Because obviously we've set up a scout to try and scout Chaloff. If we get Chaloff cheap, that's a good purchase.
Yeah.
We kind of need a centre forward for next season, not for now. So that's why we're hoping to try and get Chaloff maybe potentially for the summer. We can't afford the likes of the Mbappes of the world, so Chaloff is kind of where our level is, that 83-ish sort of player. But midfielders, we've got Mason Mount. He's not doing the job for us. Who else should we be looking at? Who should we add there? Pirate says J. David. Lad says F. Eddie, and Pirate says F. Eddie.
Yeah.
French Eddie's not. Do we do that? We've got a scout for midfield. Do we try scout French Eddie? Put a centre forward for Scotland. Do we try that?
Oh. How many other decent strikers is there in Scotland? Oh, I honestly thought then for a second that we wasn't going to get one for Scotland then.
It's like, nope, we don't consider that a league.
Right, okay, so we'll just leave that one on there, see what comes back. We're still going to go for Chaloff. We've got this one. They're not. Harriet and Zaniolo there. They're two crackers. Let's have a look at our listed players again, see if there's anyone that we're missing.
That was Simon
In...
at the top. He's class.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Oh, Simon, yeah.
24, 87 overall. Look at that. That is ridiculous.
What's his wage?
Thank you for
Oh my
the
god!
ice cream.
If we sell Mount, we can get him.
Just
If we get full value for Mount.
go on, click on him and see if he'd be interested. Salary of 6.6 there though. Okay.
Okay. Yikes.
Janino with a 100 viewer host. What a guy. What a guy.
What a guy.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Janino.
very much, mate.
Pirate as well. Thank you very much for the host, dude. Much appreciated. How was the stream? Are you ready for the Muscle Moose Cup tonight? Pirate says, ready to lose later. Thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated, dude. Much
Are
appreciated.
you in the same side of the bracket, Pirate?
No, the other
I don't know
side.
if you're on the other side, so I don't know if you meet each other until the final. If he was to get there, obviously. Yeah, so these players are progressively getting a bit worse now.
Not so much.
Let's see, it's not it. Let's take it on.
How cheap that wage is. Absolutely signed by us. Yuck.
Podence, we've had a look at him a few times, I think. Not really what we're looking for. He's
Maybe
a
we.
very good option in the winger, as a winger.
I mean, he's only 9
Very
million.
good option.
That's kind of why he's there. He's 27, so he's not necessarily in the age bracket that we'd be looking for. But if he was free or cheap, we'd absolutely take him.
Minamino.
79 overall at 27 years old.
Oh, he's 27. I thought he was younger than that.
79 overall for Weir. Or Weir.
Not a bad release fee either.
I'm not sure. He's what we need, though. It'd be more like an Isak rather than a Castolo.
Yeah. Flap, big fan of him. He was one of my favourite players last year in my club. Not what we need now, though.
Get rid of Rasmussen. Yeah. Ansu Fati, we would have taken. Just got signed by Arsenal straight away.
Maitland Niles. Diaz. How much is it? His release fee is not much. His wage isn't much either.
That Unal, the next one. Oh, it's not
Yeah, we
what I
looked
thought
at
it
this
was.
guy before. So B-Tech Andy Carroll.
I think there was another one that had a similar name. Because we've looked at... I know we looked at Unal. I know we looked at Tuku. But there was another midfielder that needed like a face build adding. Mason Greenwood. Oh.
Oh, he's getting on. Shall we get rid of him? We're never gonna sign him now.
Yeah, get rid. Iceman says, just had dinner. Bacon bars on fresh bars. Nice. Robo says, looking forward to tomorrow for FIFA. Want to stay up later, but got work to think about. Do it. Says, nice, Iceman. Bacon bars are the best, but what sauce did you use? See, I'm open to both options. I will always go for ketchup, but I'm open to the idea of brown sauce because I like peppery stuff. So the idea brown sauce should work for me, but it just doesn't. That said,
Brown sauce.
the McDonald's breakfast wraps, brown sauce. A certain man called Bibi got me one of those for the first time, and it was pretty tasty. It's just confusing. There's not really anything that stands out as that is the option. That's what we need, which we've had before. There's no bargains.
Yeah.
There's no world-class players that are in our range, like Mason Mount was. Maybe that's where...
Acceleration.
Maybe that's where, like, go down like 5 or 6 places to Manu Malane is just there, 3.5 million release fee. Maybe that's where he came from for us. Oh, Amir, that's the other dude.
Was this the bloke?
Yeah. All the skills in the world. He's a winger more than an attack mid, though.
Yeah, his stats are filthy. Like, super filthy.
22 million release fee as well.
Yeah, so we'll probably have to pay his release fee. He's not convinced to have a role at the club as well.
Of course he's not. Doesn't want to play in the Champions League and win the Premiership. He wants to play for Trabzonspor instead.
Yeah, it's very odd that, isn't it? Premier League winners and no one wants to come. Not got that prestige. Leon Bailey.
The frustrating thing about this Master League so far is there's Chaloff like down 4 or 5. Is there's been no one No bargains, really. No major bargains that have gone free. No Bosmans, really. I mean, we picked up McNeil, has been phenomenal for us, but that 26 million release fee. We need our scouts to get him.
Yeah, let's pull a finger out their arseholes, don't they?
Is there definitely not a Russian region?
That's where they are, aren't
Oh, yeah, yeah.
they? Yeah, Russia.
I thought we must have had like rest of the world or something, but yeah.
No, I've done it again. Yeah, look, this is the boss, man. It's shite.
Yeah, everyone that's in the last year of the contract just resigns. No one is being released. Ken Shamrock?
Frank Shamrock is his cousin, 4 times removed. Even the transfer list, like, how are we ever going to be able to afford the likes of Harry Kane? You know what I mean? 29-year-old, Facebook's class, by the way. Like, he would get into our team in an absolute heartbeat. However, we'd never be able to afford him or his wages.
His wage is more than our transfer budget. His wage for the entire season is more than our transfer budget.
Yeah, Pirate asked what's the budget? 15 mil. And then the salary budget's just short of 2.5 mil.
Yeah, the budget is 15 mil, plus you get to mount Pirate, as Ads has just said in the chat. 15 mil plus mount Pirate. Yeah, we don't have much money, so that's the thing. We don't want to sign any of the players in our youth team because it's all regens, and we want to keep away from that. So we don't have much money to spend, but nobody is coming up from the other angles. So either you get youth players that you develop, or you get players on Bosmans that you might be able to sign, or loans or anything like that. The loans are superly expensive. Nobody's going on Bosmans, and the youth are just not want to sign, so kind of stuck. Do you know what? I think we just have to stick with Mason until the end of the season and try.
Yeah. I do too.
Oh, well, next game, although we do have some transfer window stuff to go through before then. Last day of the transfer window. Manager's office. Interesting. What's in there? McNeil, learn cut behind turn. Nice.
Nice.
Let's get someone else learning the skill then. Anyone in the mid-range? Has Matondo unlocked anything? Oh, long-range shooting for Kubo. That's nice.
Can I have that? 3 passing. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That is good, actually.
Yeah, so we're looking at a through ball. Long range shooting.
I kind of feel like we need the through ball option.
I do too.
Let's go for that. He's out, we might as well get him focusing on that. Skip 1 hour.
Skip 1 hour.
So if you haven't seen this is how the transfer window, the deadline day, progresses on PES. You can go through it. You can skip through it in one go, or you can skip through in hours. And that extra hour gives other people potential to come in with offers. Or vice versa.
Ashley Young, oh my god, how much was it? How old must he? He must be like 36, 37 in this.
46. 92. Alfonso Davis talking about Ben White. Hype each other up, boys. Yeah. Looks like the transfer window.
Much better mentality.
Just that extra defensive strength that we've added. I think it's entirely based on the management duo myself.
Ashley Old.
I suppose now it's the simplest ones that tickle the most.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
We have an offer for Frimpong from Norwich.
Oh, this is because he's got a release fee of like 3p.
Yeah.
This was always going to be the case. This is pretty much why I brought Sifuk in.
Can we tried to offer, tried to do his contract, but it wouldn't let us do it. Can we Contract renewal. There you go. Drop it down a couple. Yeah, let's try give him that. See if he takes it.
It'll take 2 hours.
Is he gonna have it? If he has it, then let's just keep it. And mug everyone else off. Oh. Bangaro is asking to buy Mason Mount for 28 million. It's too low of an asking price if you ask me. Of course it is. It's fucking... His release
20
fees
mil
like...
short of his actual value.
Yeah. See what the manager's office misses are. Oh, progressing. And willing to accept. Nice.
Okay.
That market value of 43 million. Release fee of 65 million. Bangaro, 28 million. Don't think so, mate.
Nah. There's contract renewal.
He's currently on...
He wants 632.
And he's on 296. That's fine enough.
Nearly doubling his release fee as well.
His release fee still tiny compared to his salary. That's such a broken part of the game. Yeah, go on then. Might as well.
At least he won't leave for nothing.
Let's just go back to Mason Mount's dudes. Or did you do that one? I'm going to say just push it like up to the max.
No, I just left it.
Just go, yeah, you can have him for whatever the maximum you can push it up to.
His release fee.
No, just do it. Just see what they say. I think that was his value. He wanted his release fee 65 million.
Ah, yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
End negotiation.
Gotta walk away. Gotta walk away.
Skip 1 hour. Last hour of the window. And nothing else comes in. That's it. We stick with the team that we started this stream with. Not a bad window for us, though. Rasmussen.
Nope.
Matthias Nani and Zefweek all joining the team. As we get set for the next game against Southampton. And it is what it is. What am I doing?
Latondo's gone up by 2. Sar's gone up by 1. Svilar's gone up by 1.
Tondo's 83 overall.
All them other ones are.
Nice.
Yeah. Lovely stuff. Lovely.
Tottenham's keeper, Hugo Lloris, left after being sat on the bench in all of the biggest games of the season, has joined Ajax. There's a keeper that we didn't get to play against too often. We did play against him a couple of times, so not as bad as some of the other teams, but yep, he's given up on the team. He's gone. Maybe Bellingham further back.
Yeah, Kubo there makes sense, doesn't it?
So we're getting set for Ice Cream versus Southampton, second game of the stream. Mason Mount once again is missing, but we do have Nani and Sarr starting for the first time. Maybe put Ben White back and give Rasmussen a jump to the subs bench. Alphonso Davies comes back in. We play with the full defence of our choice for the first time. Safanov, Zefweek, Sarr, Nani and Davis. That is our strongest back four and keeper. Almost a full strength team, with the exceptions of Foden and Mount being out. But everything else, the midfield has a little bit of a change through the spine, so that could unset things. Everything else, though, is pretty much business as you could ask for. Southampton, across the park, are beaten pound for pound. This is a game we should be winning. But then again, we said that going into the Watford game, so we will see. Southampton don't play the same as Watford though, so this could go nicely for us. Go nicely for us. That's all we can hope for. But yeah, that's it. Let's jump into that pre-match press conference as we get set for a trip out onto the pitch at the ICU Arena. It's been a busy January window. 3 new signings,
Yes.
all for the defence. Obviously, a lot of you guys have seen your headlines. Igor says, "Sup man, can you send a happy birthday to my Brazilian friend?" No, is the answer to that one because I don't know what that means.
That sounds like bait. Thank you for the follow.
I'm going to translate it first. Okay, translate doesn't work. Okay, it recognises it's Portuguese, but it says the translation is still the same thing. Okay. I have to try play pro clubs tomorrow. Can't wait. Frimpong was a bargain, says Ads. Frimpong was an absolute steal. He's been decent for us. Very, very decent. Played exceptionally good for most of the time. He's had some iffy games, but that's kind of what you kind of expect at times from a player that young. But let's have a look at the lineup now. You can see there's Zefweek on the right of defence. He's the one that's going to have something to say about whether Frimpong gets more games or not. If he plays really well, then we have to choose then who's the backup. Is it Frimpong or is it James Justin? On paper and on performances, I'm inclined to say James Justin. I mean, he scored in the last game. Nice 1-2 with Castolo on the edge of the box. I mean, what's he even doing up there? That's kind of what James Justin gives us. Frimpong just doesn't have that same edge. But if Zefweek justifies his salary and justifies his wage, that could be bad for Frimpong. Let's see if the youngster's got the camera. Yeah. See if the youngster's got it in his locker to outperform those in front of him, though. That's the key thing. Oh, bit of a switchage. Nice. Harlem Globetrotter football. That's what we want to see. Oh, what a ball! What a turn! Shot as well as Castolo almost. Oh! Ooh. I was about to say Rabbi Matondo, but I was like, it's like Scooby-Doo just broke into the room. Ruby.
Party too well.
I mean, fair play to Matondo, though. Nice.
Hey.
Oh, McNeil just gets past his man then it's a good attack. Safanoff, quick off his line. Calm as you like. Oh, almost from Zefweek. All that strength. See off the defenders. Tries to play the cheeky through ball through the middle. Oh, nice ball from Kubo. First time. Just down. Needed a bit more height on it.
What the kind of fucking hell touch was that?
Alfonso Do. Fish.
Oh no.
What a through ball. Playing with our best defence, we say, going into this game, and then absolutely parted like the Red Sea. Look at how easy this is. Like, what's Sarr doing down there? Sarr is playing as centre mid.
You doing it?
How was that not offside? Matthias Nani, the new centre back, still not used to the way we play, clearly, as he just gives him all the space in the world. Good finish. Keeper nearly got to it. Just stick your laces through it. If you're not gonna finesse it into the corner, then what you need to do is put your laces through it, and that's what Carrillo's just done then. Southampton 1-0 up at the ICU Arena. What is happening? 3 games in a row we've conceded. Oh, early on as well. Oh, why is he fucking...
Oh, what a ball by Kubo.
Wonderful. Just on Haaland's right foot, dropping it in there is the play. Just fucking no one attacking it. Castolo dropping back, and whoever it was on the far side, McNeil I think it was, dropped off as well. Oh, Zefweek's doing well there. Oh, I tried to blindside it. Saw the gap, just shit pass.
Go on now, Sar. Use the pace.
Lovely.
Castolo running into the channel.
Oh,
That's fucking shite. Well in.
oh, I'm back out. Let's back in. Nice. Stoller plays that one a little bit better this time. Oh,
Fuck me.
Saini plays it a bit better. Under hit the last one, over hits this one. But Sarr now, playing as a centre mid almost for the goal conceded, continues that attacking impetus.
Oh, what a finish. What a finish.
Where did that come from? Beautiful.
Listen,
Beautiful.
when your 34-year-old, 75 rated striker outplays everybody on the pitch every single game, then you know something's wrong. Like, something's fundamentally not right with the team at the moment. Don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter when you've got a man like this on the ball.
Look at that. Just Haaland, to be fair to him, upsets the defence. He brings in both central defenders, Bednarek and whoever the number 5 is. Like, he draws them both in and then pulls out, just giving a little bit of confusion. Castolo still had a lot to do then, though. Rifling that shot through it to the top corner. Well, just inside the post. I wouldn't quite say top corner.
It's a late dive by the keeper as well to get across.
I wonder, have you? Well, you've seen The Dark Knight, haven't you? Clearly, you're Captain Batman over there. The story of like
1 or 2 times.
getting out of the hole and having to get rid of the safety net, the rope kind of thing. I wonder if that's what's happening with this team here. Castolo is the rope. He is the safety net. So because of that, none of them are playing to their full ability because they know they have him behind them. They know that if they don't give it all they've got, Castolo will pull it out of the bag. I wonder if our saviour is also what's stopping us from being all that we can be right now. Because none of the other players are stepping up whilst he's in this team. Says that and then almost pulls it out of the bag. Haaland somehow getting absolute bendage.
See if this was creeping in. It looked like it set off far outside the post, but yeah, it wasn't even outside the post.
It was straight lining, to be fair. So just about to give him all the praise in the world. Maybe need a little bit more from him. Jude, oh, don't know why it changed me off fucking Haaland. There was a perfect place for that with Haaland then. Sarr now playing centre back / centre defence. Castolo!
Oh, I should have ripped the arse off that. I went for placement.
Hindsight,
But this
wonderful
is what we're
thing.
looking for.
Look at that.
Too close to the keeper.
Yeah, pretty easy with the keeper, that one. I mean, smart thinking. See what he was going for. 6-yard box it. What? Oh,
What?
you are
What?
having a laugh.
How is that being given against me when I've got the ball in the air?
He's literally... He's literally headbutted your foot. You're kicking away from him. He's then stuck his head into your foot and being given a foul for it.
Oh, thought I'd won that with a slide.
Oh, as if I thought I'd got hold of that. Alfonso's trying to use his pace to get back. Nice. Lovely. Little super cancel there from the defender. Lovely. Don't know why it went back to you, but still, it's lovely.
That is great football. That is fantastic football.
That was incredible.
Everyone was in sync.
Scintillating football. Is it Ryan Bertrand? Is that the name of the fullback? He's fucking...
Yeah.
He's angry there, but there's nothing you can be angry about. It's just everyone absolutely on the same wavelength. Oh.
Oh, that's great football. First time finish as well. Unbelievable checkers.
That's an ice cream uploads goal if ever you've seen one. Team play, quick passing, multiple passes. Long ball under the
Big
pressure.
win, half time.
There we
There we
go.
go. Much better. Much better.
I mean, it's not something we're often
2 goals
saying,
from that man.
but Castolo, the veteran striker, once again saves ice cream upwards. It's not something we say all the time, is it? Oh, it absolutely is. But you know what? I'd rather be saying that than having no one saving ice cream upwards.
11 goals away from 100 for the club.
Almost a centurion. Could it be the first ever ice cream upwards centurion? With the majority of those goals coming in the Premier League as well. Oof. It's not like he's seen out his twilight years in the Championship. His twilight years are spent contesting on multiple fronts. The League and the Champions League. Ah! Oh.
Oh.
Big win. Nice. Oh.
And then Kubo goes and does something fucking stupid like that.
Did you just make that song up?
Good ball.
Oh, Bellingham.
That was meant, to be fair, that was actually meant to go to Kubo. I have no idea where he's played it inside.
Oh.
Oh god.
Keeps. Oh. Lovely. Lovely keeper. Big win. Oh, the pressure.
Fuck me.
Bellingham's getting off. He's just absolutely atrocious. There's no way that pass should not have found anyone but a blue shirt. He had options
I
and
literally
time.
took my time with that one as well to make sure that it went to feet.
Thankful for that.
Yeah, I'd rather play Dodo there.
Yeah. Zone there. Alright. I was like, where is he? Just Zefweek's just stood inside. Oh, I should have played it again. There we go. Oh.
He's off.
My eyes opened up. Even though I should have played for the goal, I was thinking hat trick, hat trick, hat trick.
Yeah. No, it's well off. A full body off.
Bringing Boufal on. They're only a goal behind, so someone of his calibre could change things. But we have Dodo on the pitch now. Things should be a bit surer in the midfield. Speak of the devil, here he is. Ooh. Kubo.
Well in Kubo.
He's been phenomenal as a defensive midfielder in the
Yes.
attacking midfield. Oh, what the fuck was that? Full out wide there. Oh. Nice pressure. Lovely.
Oh, how was he come away with that?
Nice. Oh, no. Why did it fucking give it me? You stuck your foot in and it's just legged you away from it. Nice. Nice. Just, in any rush here, just take our time. It's nice. Lovely. Oh, I tried to play it back to you.
Oh.
I saw you run with Alfonso. I tried to play it back and it just... Kuba? You want Kuba? No, I'd like the guy.
I'd like the young chap running through the centre midfield all alone, please. Who's running into a perfect space. No. Like that. Well in. Oh.
There's his hat-trick there.
It is. It's fallen to him anyway. 10 goals away from 100 for the club.
Oh, there he is on the phone to whatever that J League team was that was trying to buy him for 3 million. Fuck off, boys. Fuck off.
Finishing to the near post.
Oh, he's looking at him. He's pissed. How about perform on the pitch?
A bit dejected.
You won't get slapped 3-1 and then get subbed, mate. No one to blame but yourself. Nice. Oh, lovely. It was a shit ball to give you that. Well, did well to recover. Oh. Kubo's like, you should have trained me long range shooting, boss.
Oh. Oh.
Yoink. Yeah. Oh, no, I thought that went out. Super cancel. Oh, lovely. Lovely, Sar. Oh. Oh, nice. Nice. Big win. And again.
Oh, that must be close. Nope.
just living offside. Whoa, he's all the way there. Whoa, living offside. Yoink!
Born offside.
Oh, lovely.
Whoa.
You're having a fecking laugh.
Ah, well.
It's alright, he gets the last laugh though, doesn't he? Give him that ball. Give him that match ball. Where is he? Where is he? Let's have a look at him. There he is. Look at him, there he is. That's your captain right there.
The ball.
Mwah. Yeah. He's ice cream till he dies. He's ice cream till he dies. You know he is, you're sure he is. He's ice cream till he dies. Post-match interview. It's probably one of the easiest post-match interviews I'm going to have to do. That was exactly what we expected. We knew they had the potential to make things difficult. They scored early on. But then suddenly, low. 3 goals at the back of the net. We should have had more, to be fair. It was almost exhibition football from ICU towards the end of it. Castolo and Haaland pretty much falling over each other to get into the back of the net, to the point where we were offside a couple of times. Kubo was involved in that as well. Kubo had a long-range rasper. So, yeah, very happy with that. 3-1, we'll take that. I think it's a fair result. Fair result. What are your thoughts, Pips?
One word. Castolo. So I need to say, he's just been phenomenal. Last couple of, well, I say the last couple of weeks, the last couple of seasons, if there's one person that you want to drag your team from obscurity if they're having a bad performance and you want to set an example, just give Castolo the ball and he will do the rest. He leads by example every single time he's out there. He's 34 years old, do you know what I mean? And he's still pulling strings. It's phenomenal.
Almost a centurion as well. 90 goals for the club in 2.5 years is ridiculous. I mean, that's not in the league, obviously. That's the league. That's the ICC. That's the FA Cup. That's the Champions League. FA Cup for a few years as well. So he's had a lot of competitions. He's played a lot of games, but his return rate is absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, speaking about phenomenal, let's hope the results are phenomenal for us elsewhere. Do you want to give us the scores from around the grounds, babe?
Yes, so the game that you've seen here live on Sky Sports, Ice Cream Uploads wins 3-1 against Southampton. Fulham beats for Watford 2. Fulham draw with Watford 2-2. West Ham lose against Man United 1-0. Tottenham beat Everton 4-2. Crystal Palace draw 0-0 with Everton. Bournemouth beat Arsenal 1-0. City go to Wolves and beat them 1-0. Leicester win 1-0 against Huddersfield. Newcastle win 2-0 against Brighton. And Chelsea beat Burnley 1-0 as well.
Arsenal losing again. That's 3 points dropped from Arsenal. So that's the gap extended. Liverpool lost the whatever 1-0, whatever the game was on the previous set of fixtures. They drew, should I say. So points dropped there. So see, this is what I mean. United get a win, a 1-0 win away at West Ham. West Ham have got a decent team. United can get a 1-0 win, but Crystal Palace can hold Liverpool. There's a big difference in the calibre of teams there. And then Arsenal go ahead and lose. It's just everyone keeps tripping everyone else up. Meanwhile, the ICU train keeps rolling on. Yes, Watford almost threw a spanner in the works last week, just as they did with Fulham. They win their second game in a row, 2-2. But that lead is back to 8 points again as Arsenal drop down and United leapfrog them. This is tasty. 10-goal difference as well over second place United. But could things come unstuck in this, the final game of this episode of Masters of the League? This week, Ice Cream Uploads and that newly forged defence, which still needs a little bit of time. Oh, Mason Mount is back. That's nice. The newly forged defence still needs a little bit of time to get under each other's skin, to get used to how each other plays. Do you know, if there's ever a time that you need to learn it, it's now. If you're playing against that front three of Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, and Mohamed Salah, there's not many teams in the league that destroy us all over the park, but this is one of them. Donnarumma, still their first choice keeper, ahead of Alisson on the bench. I mean, either of those keepers would walk into our team. Fabinho sat on the bench, he'd walk into our team. Naby Keita sat on the bench, he'd walk into our team. Gelson Martins on the bench, he'd walk into our team. Most of the players on the pitch would walk into our team. It's incredible. So if there's ever a time you want your new defenders, the likes of Zefuik, the likes of Matthias Nani, the likes of Rasmussen, if you ever want them to perform, this is that game. Safanov not being up for it isn't what you'd want from your keeper going into it, though. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Pre-match press conference.
Do you want to play with Safanov, or shall we go with Svila?
Kind of thinking Svila. I know he didn't have the greatest game previously, but yeah, I'm thinking Svila. Rabbi Matondo on the left for McNeil, I think it's a good shout because that is where he plays the best. So I think that's yeah. I mean, we've got Davis on the bench. He's not full stamina. He's not perfect peak condition, but worst case scenario, you just bring him on for that pace a bit later on. I think. Nice.
Yeah.
So ICU take a trip to Merseyside as we take on Liverpool in the third and final game of the stream and the last game of the week. Remember, there is no Masters of the League on Friday. We don't have any streams. It's my anniversary tomorrow, so I'm chilling out with the missus. But don't worry, the club will still be fine. Maybe we'll still keep the ship in order, and we'll be back on Monday with more Masters of the League, as we always have. It's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we stream here live on twitch.tv/Ice Cream Uploads. If you're watching it on youtube.com/Ice Cream Uploads, then obviously every stream we do on Twitch gets put on YouTube. If you do want to see us live, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, around 12 noon. Obviously, we go live in the afternoon with the YouTube videos. Late afternoon, 4-ish, 5-ish, depending. Anyway, I'm hearing the players are stepping out onto the pitch at Anfield, so we'll go join them out there. Full house here as Liverpool have a little bit of a score to settle. This is the first time we've gone back to Anfield since we rudely took the title away from them on the last day of the season last year. They were champions-elect until fairly late in the day. Everton did a big turnaround, winning 4-2, and we managed to secure 3 points, winning the league. We didn't win on goal difference. Is that what won us the league?
Yes, I think it was on goal difference.
So here we see the lineup. Liverpool, kind of as you'd expect. Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Firmino, Salam, Mane, Henderson, Lallana, Fernandinho. Obviously Donnarumma starts ahead of Alisson. Not to be surprised about that. It's happened the last few times we've been here. And ICU, you've just seen Alphonso Davies on the bench, not feeling quite well. Same with McNeil as Matondo starts on his favoured left. And Miles Vilar jumps in ahead of Matvei Safonov. Not a decision we'd have liked, but Safonov just a bit run down, tired from playing so many games. Vilar's only had one game recently. Safonov has been in the team, ever present for most of the year, so he's needing a rest. Just unfortunate for us that it comes against this team. Oh, almost a nice little lucky break. I mean, don't think we've actually beaten Liverpool at Anfield yet. We almost beat them in our first season in the Premiership, thanks to an early own goal, but they managed to get a late equaliser late on. Ooh, I mean, obviously a late equaliser will be late on, because I mean it kind of is the point. Oh, nice, working it. What the fuck? It was at both of them. Pick one. Oh, what a ball. And again. Oh, I'm almost.
We've not got out yet, Liverpool.
I mean, they aren't looking flustered, though. That's the only thing I'd say. Whilst they have been pinned, they just don't look flustered. Rad Matondo doing his defensive duties, trying to make up for Ruskin to get back, who's still... He's not even bothering. He's just sat forward ahead of Matondo, even now. Oh, what a ball. Early cross.
Yes! There we go, boys. Silence at Anfield.
Did you just meg the keeper? That absolutely looked like you meg the keeper. Castolo out on the wing. Everyone's in like, it's almost total football. Everyone's playing in the wrong position. I can't tell where it went. Rad Matondo
definitely went underneath him.
Let's see it now. It was a good angle. Oh, you have as well.
It did. It went through his legs.
You just made Donnarumma at Anfield.
What can't Haaland do?
I mean, that was... We're talking about how they've looked composed, even though we've had the pressure on them, and we looked like the ones that were flapping. Rebbe Matondo playing at left back, Ruskin playing at left mid, Castolo finds himself on the wing as a left wing forward, and then Haaland, who's usually our right centre forward, finds himself as a left centre forward. Everyone's just all over the place, but it just worked out to perfection with a wonderful cross from Castolo. Fresh off the back of scoring 3, he sets one up in the next game, so what can't he do? Oh, lovely, Sar. Lovely. There's a little Kubo now. Tries to close the gap, and Sar's there again. Here's Ruskin. Just leaves it.
Yeah, it goes over his head.
Big win. Nice, Mason. Oh, spreading. Absolutely phenomenal.
No!
Oh, what was that touch from... One of them leaving it and the other one just hoofing it. Like, Haaland's touch was heavy and Mason's was too light. Big win.
Why did he leave that? That's fucking...
Did you see how long the power bar was charged up for as well? It's like,
Yeah.
I thought you were getting it. So when it came to me, I thought, it's alright, at least I've charged it up anyway. And it just didn't do anything. Here we are. Oh, just awareness, boys. To be fair, if he'd have put his foot on it to take the pace off it, it'd have had a defender bearing down on top of him because he'd took all his own pace off it as well. Big Verge he's looked like the troubling one, like for them at defence, in terms of maybe he's so self-assured that he's just interesting. So
See that power bar? There's so
yeah,
long.
yeah.
He's covered the entire field with his power bar on.
Oh, nice. This is what you want to see. Nice, calculated build-up play. Now a bit of pace.
Oh,
Sake, man.
Kubo.
Just dragged him. I mean, if it beats him for pace, fair enough, but that is ridiculous. It's alright. Well, 1-up. You guys can sit back. That's fine by me. What the fuck was that? Oh, flattened. Nice. Was it rinse and repeat again? Go on, Stolo, he's done him! Oh!
Didn't think Van Dijk had the pace then.
Didn't look like he had. It looked like he'd just been done by a 95-year-old Castolo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got pace though. Oof. Big win. Big win. We'll have it. We'll have it. Safe. Good lad, Nani.
He's gone out for a throw. Yeah, that's...
Yoink. Read it well. Nice one, Phil.
Oh, keeps.
I mean, was that? It looked like it was going wide to me. What's Svilar doing there? He should have been leaving that. Has he just brought the pressure back on for himself? Gets the foot on it. Oh,
Could have caught it. It went right underneath him. It was right underneath him, sorry.
I wonder if it's the 2 goals conceded in his last run out. It's coming back to haunt him. Oh!
Oh, thank God for that. Good half, boys.
We're living in La Ha land. La Ha land. That's the one. La Ha land. Our players just chilling out in the tunnel. Looked like they were stood in the middle of a wall, but it's fine. Don't know if they were. Don't know if they were or not, but it's okay. 1-0 at Anfield after an early goal. It's not the first time this has happened. It didn't pay off entirely for us last time. Hopefully we can go one step further this time. Just not able to get hand on it, and big save from Svilar though. And quick on the distribution as well.
Oh.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, just wanted it. That's missing out for another 4 games.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to take him out. He's going to be one of the first players to take off. The lad literally needs cotton, but he's been wrapped up in cotton wool. Yes!
Way, way. Oh, beautiful.
What a header.
I absolutely hacked my runners. I hold off and then I come to the front post here. Like, and then you deliver it. I was like, oh, that's majestic. That's majestic.
Keeper had no idea which side of the net it was going.
Big Verge left for miles. Nowhere near him. Best defender in the world. Let's see. Let's see. And that's why he's been on the transfer list for the last 3 seasons.
Captain of the club on the transfer list. You hate to see it. Yeah.
Ah, oh, fucking Castolo's on a run.
I worked to keep him on side as well.
I know, I saw it. I was waiting for you to just be on the shoulder of the last man. Oh, big win. Nice.
No!
It's absolutely mugged us again. I mean, this looks like it's too good, lads. Sorry, we're going to have to make you go to the wrong person. Oh, there we go. Yoink. I think... No, I'm still on. Nice. Oh! 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 Off balance, bless him.
His eyes lit up.
Best defender in the world.
He couldn't believe himself there. He didn't believe.
Oh. Trent's come off. Is it Mason time?
That reminds me. Yeah. From one croc to another. I think I'm going to leave it another 10 minutes to make another one elsewhere.
Sounds good.
Tries to get injured himself. It'd like break his fingers clapping to the crowd there. Oh, it looks like Liverpool have had like a fair share of possession, but I don't think they've been in control. Like the way we're knocking the ball about, it's unreal. And again,
Ref! Oh. I'd press the ding that as well.
Ripped his shirt off his back.
He only gets away with that because he's the best defender in the world. Any other defender, the ref would have blown a whistle there. But it's Van Dijk. Yeah. Oh.
Fucking bodied him, mate.
Don't even need to be the best defender in the world. Just got to want it more. Oh, Karamoko needs to want it more. First time in the team for a while, little dude. Here we go. Zifuk. Not the ball. I mean, Kubo was still there, but it's fine. Just play it through 6 red shirts. It's okay. Oh, lovely.
Oh, I just
Ref.
fucking booted him there.
Almost caught me off guard then. Oh, big save. Get it out. No messing about. Miles Vilar, you absolute machine. Oh, Salah's pissed now. I mean, it's got to be frustrating to play in this league this season where everyone's just losing against everyone else.
Yeah.
And then you play against Ice Cream Uploads and they just absolutely take the piss out of you at home. Woo! But none of our players are walking off the pitch like that. If they were, they'd get absolutely slapped.
Yeah.
Go on,
I fucking tanned it.
tan little Moko. Screams.
I just fucking nutted him.
Ah, too long
I
on
think
power
I
up.
am well off there.
Yeah, it was my power up.
I don't know why I was charging towards the far corner.
It was the right run. It was just like with a power up.
40 seconds too early. Tell it it's fresh off the bench.
He knows that they're there for the killing. He's just like, let me have a go, boss. Here's Zefuik. Oh, horrible touch. It's alright, we're good to go. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we are, no, we are. No!
This Liverpool team have forgotten how to play football.
Oh, they're going to be gifted it here, aren't they? Ah, you're alright. Yeah. Nice. We'll have that.
Launching it up.
Oh, no, we won't. Yeah, we will. No, we won't. Yeah, we will. Yoink!
Oh!
Oh, yeah, of course he drops me. Why would he not? And of course I'll leave it. Oh!
Oh! Little Karamoko!
He's like, eyes lit up. Not played for ages, I can get a goal at fucking Anfield.
Kubo scissoring him.
Virgil van Dijk is an absolute dog shit player in this. I don't care what you're saying. He should have been potentially on a red card for dropping you on that fucking corner there. Ref's like, no, play on. Gelson Martins looks pissed. Why did they even bring me on the pitch? I have to come on for the last 10 minutes just to watch this show of shit. Oh, what a result. Things didn't go how we wanted in the first game. Went a little better in the second and a lot better in the third.
Yeah.
Ice Cream uploads 2-0 winners at Anfield. I mean, that's a sentence on its own. That's the quote. That's it. 2-0 winners at Anfield. That's all you need. What are your thoughts, babe?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the first time we've gone to Anfield and took away a win. Never mind a point. So it's started to further that gap. I'm just looking at the rest of the results now that I'm going to go through in a minute. It looks like the teams that were around us, barring one, are started to win. So again, it's just moving on. I think we've got 12 games left of the season. It's going to be a long 12 games, but I think we can possibly try and wrap it up ASAP. We don't even know who we've got in the next round of the Champions League yet. So we've still got the FA Cup and the Champions League to go. So there's a lot of games ahead of us. Let's get these points on the board as soon as we can.
Well, we can confirm that we definitely have increased the gap at the top of the table to at least 9 points. It could be even more. Let's see how the table unfolds. As United was second place, and one of the results was that they didn't grab all the points. Do you want to run us through it, Albib?
Yep, so the game we've seen here at Anfield, ICU win 2-0. Southampton draw with Fulham 1-1. West Ham go to Watford and win 1-0. Everton go to Man United and win 3-0. Arsenal at home beat Crystal Palace 3-0. City at home beat Bournemouth 4-1. Huddersfield at home beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 1-0. Leicester go to Brighton, win 1-0. Burnley draw 1-1 with Newcastle United, and Chelsea draw 2-2 with Tottenham.
So United drop points, Chelsea drop points, Newcastle drop points. I say Newcastle as if they're a big team anymore. They were second for so long, but now they're languishing all the way down in 10th place. I mean, almost 30 points behind us, 27 points off us now, which is a huge capitulation from where they were early in the season. Look at that, 9 points. The gap, though, at the top of the table, Ice Cream pulled 64 points, only 2 losses, 4 draws, 20 wins. Still 17 goals conceded. I mean, 17 is not too bad. I mean, Arsenal conceded 18, so you can see we're up there with the Arsenals and the Leicesters, teams that are good at holding out results. But as I've mentioned this previously, we went 7 games without conceding. So if you take that off the overall total, we've conceded 17 goals in 19 games. So we're almost on a goal a game conceded. We need to fix that. The goal difference, though, still healthy. The points still healthy. The placement still healthy. And I will absolutely still stick with that Cool Runnings analogy. If you've seen Cool Runnings, you will see a race right at the beginning where all of Jamaica's top sprinters trip each other up so they can contest at the Olympics. And that's essentially us. The Olympics, in this case, is the top of the league where we are. Arsenal, City, Chelsea, United, Leicester, all tripping each other up, taking points off each other, which is what's given us that 9-point lead at the top of the table. This time last season, that gap probably was non-existent if you compare first and second versus where we are this year. But do you know what? We will take it. We are earning our points and no one else is keeping up the pace. There's nothing we can do about that other than just bask in the glory. We're going to wrap things up now, though. I'll just give you a quick show in because it suddenly gets exciting. I mean, we've had a couple of not dead rubber games, but when you're playing the likes of Watford and you're playing the likes of Southamptons and the Brightons and the Crystal Palaces, those are the games that you need to go out and perform. You need to go out and get something back for your team, and we have been doing. We had a taste of what it's like to play against the bigger boys in the last game. Thankfully, it went our way 2-0 at Anfield, but apparently the next 3 fixtures are all top 4. Big 6 games for us, isn't that right, babe?
Yes, they are. So we've got Arsenal, Arsenal in the Premier League, City in the FA Cup, and then City away. We take 2 trips to Manchester and the Etihad fuck me, 2 fixtures in 3 games. We go to the Etihad in the FA Cup and in the Premier League. So that is going to be a hell of a stream next Monday.
Woof, woof. Arsenal in the league and a City doubleheader. We'll see it all here live. Twitch.tv/IceCreamPlus from about 12 noon-ish on Twitch. You can watch the video on demand whenever you want on YouTube, youtube.com/Ice Cream Uploads. It'll be uploaded a few hours after we finish streaming. That happens every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Usually, not this Friday though. We aren't streaming any of our scheduled content tomorrow or Friday. There will be extra streams. You can drop in and join this man for video games if you want to do that. The best way to get notified of all of that stuff is drop us a follow on Twitch and you get notified whenever we go live. Obviously, we do have a schedule on Twitch that you can check out, but none of that will have any of the unscheduled content. Obviously, dropping a follow means you don't even need the schedule. You just get the notifications. That's how that works. But before all of that, we do have something exciting. ! Muscle Moose. Do you know what? I'm going to type it for you because I'm that kind of person. ! Muscle. I said I'm that kind of person. I can't type. Muscle Moose. There we go. Get 25% off all Muscle Moose purchases by going to musclemoose.co.uk and using the code ICECREAM25. 25%? It's incredible. Anyway, that's it. We don't earn any money on that. You guys get discounts. And that's all from the lovely people at Muscle Moose looking after our community, which is what they're going to be doing tonight for the Muscle Moose Cup. 8 pairs, guys. We have esports stars. We have streamers. We have the dugout. We have people from the breadth of Europe competing tonight in the Muscle Moose Cup to be the first people to win a major championship. A major championship. I mean, you've got things like, whatever, that's all right, nice. eFootball Pro, okay, that's nice. But the Muscle Moose Cup on Ice Cream Uploads, yeah, why? Feel free to insert your own Drake meme here. Muscle Moose Cup, yeah, that's the one. So that will be taking place tonight. There'll be a lot of people, scores to be settled. And do you know what? Nice friendly rivalries as well. The Precision takes on Pirate, both dugout boys. David Fish is the first ever champion for PES, winning our Launch Day Cup live on the Twitch front page. Can he do it back to back? Will he win the next one? But then we have pros like Deep Salig, Janino, and more, all willing to be taking part to try and claim the title for themselves. The winner gets themselves a Muscle Moose selection box. And as well as a Muscle Moose selection box, they will bag themselves this, the blue Ice Cream Uploads baseball cap for winning too. So a selection box and some rare ICU branding for winning. But if you're not in it, don't worry, you can take part in winning yourself a Muscle Moose selection box. Just type ! giveaway in the chat. I'll do that for you too. Anyway, but that's enough about the giveaways. Also, ! loot drop if you're a subscriber. There's another giveaway for you to enter, but I won't mention that. You'll know that. That's enough about the giveaways and all of that jazz. I'm going to take us back to the ICU Manor House. I'll grab the keys. We'll go downstairs and jump into the uploader and head back home. But whilst I'm doing that, babe, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, again, thank you very much to every single one of you that have joined today, that have followed, that have hosted Janino with the 100 viewer host. And we very much appreciate that, buddy. But yeah, it's been an eventful stream. We started to pick up the pace towards the end, and going to Anfield and picking up our first ever win there is definitely the highlight. 9 points clear is all to play for come Monday.
You goddamn right. Goddamn right. Anyway, we're parked up on the drive at the Manor House. Let's head in. If you've not been here before, I mean, I don't want to shoot our own steam, but we have a pretty tasty kitchen. Come in. Check out that. I mean, big American fridge freezer stocked full of Muscle Moose. Try the green one, the apple. That's the good one. That's the good shit. So a few flapjacks, some mountain chips, all of it. I mean, help yourself to whatever's in the kitchen. We are going to disappear though. We're going to shut the doors here in the Manor House because we have to get our head around how we see off Arsenal and then a double header against City in both the Cup and the League in next Monday's stream. There's a lot to talk about, how our players, our new signings are getting on, who we could look at in the future. So we'll disappear. We'll get set for that. If you do want to get involved in any of those conversations, though, !Discord gets you into the ice cream van. And that is where all of the conversations go down. That's it. That's the inner circle. But anyway, we are going to disappear until Monday. That's enough from us here at ICUFC. We'll see you tonight for the Muscle Moose Cup, though. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic day. Get yourself some moose juice and stay frosty.
Stay frosty.